"Jack, there's a dog in your backyard. She seems to be guarding something," she said, her voice laced with concern. Jack's heart raced. He had always loved animals, and the thought of a stray in the harsh winter sent a shiver down his spine. Curiosity piqued, Jack hurried to the back door. As he stepped outside, the biting cold hit him like a wall. He squinted through the swirling snow, and there, in a small clearing, he saw her, a scruffy, medium-sized dog with a matted coat, standing protectively over two tiny, fluffy owlets nestled in the snow. The sight tugged at his heartstrings. The dog looked weary yet resolute. "Hey there, girl," Jack called gently, taking a cautious step forward. The dog growled softly, her eyes fierce yet filled with a hint of desperation. Jack understood she was only trying to protect the owlets, but he knew he needed to help them all. Thinking quickly, he dashed back inside and grabbed a pack of sausages from his fridge. As he returned to the yard, he tore open the packaging, the savory smell wafting through the crisp air. "Look what I have," he said, waving the sausages enticingly. The dog's ears perked up, and she turned her gaze towards him. Slowly, he tossed a sausage into the snow. The dog hesitated, then, with a tentative step, she approached the treat, her eyes darting back to the owlets as if to ensure they were safe. Jack seized the opportunity and tossed another sausage a bit farther away. The dog, unable to resist, followed the scent, allowing Jack to inch closer to the owlets. With a gentle hand, he scooped up the two owlets, cradling them against his chest. The dog, realizing they were safe, returned to Jack, panting heavily. She was exhausted, her ribs visible beneath her fur, and Jack felt a swell of compassion. "Let's get you all inside," he murmured, leading them back into the warmth of his home. Once inside, Jack set the owlets in a makeshift nest he fashioned from an old blanket and a box. The dog watched him intently, still on high alert. Jack knew they needed help, so he grabbed his phone and called the vet. "I have a dog and two owlets I found outside. They need urgent care," he explained, his heart racing. The vet arrived quickly, and Jack felt a mix of anxiety and hope as he watched her examine the dog. "She's dehydrated and malnourished, but she's a fighter," the vet said, her brow furrowing. "We'll need to take her to the clinic for treatment." The trip was nerve-wracking. The roads were slippery, and Jack's heart pounded with every bump. He kept glancing at the dog, who lay quietly in the back seat, her eyes closing as if surrendering to exhaustion. When they finally arrived at the clinic, Jack held his breath, praying for her recovery. Hours felt like days as he waited, pacing the sterile waiting room. Finally, the vet emerged, a relieved smile on her face. "She's going to be okay. She was lucky to have someone like you looking out for her," she said. Jack felt a wave of relief wash over him. After the treatment, Jack decided to adopt the dog, naming her Scout for her protective spirit. As they settled into their new routine, Scout transformed from a scruffy stray into a vibrant companion. She filled Jack's home with warmth, her playful antics and loyal presence chasing away the shadows of loneliness.